It's CB here and welcome back to another video. We are back on Train Sim World 6, folks, and today we have this beautiful BR1442 from S-Bahn Leipzig. I don't know what's this doing here at Tron Ramp, but that's a very interesting place. But PIS, but we live with it. Yeah, I don't know why this is up here. Possibly this unit came down from Leipzig on the Leipzig to Dresden line and maybe accidentally operated the S3. Who knows? So in today's video, what I thought we'd do is we're going to drive this unit on the S3 service from here at Tramper, and we're going to go to Dresden. And we're on the route we're on today is the Tramper Rampe Dresden to Chemnitz route, which obviously here is the full map. So this is Chemnitz down here, and up here we have Dresden, which was featured on the Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden and Navigate Dresden. We are here, so we're kind of only operating this section of route. It's not a journey time should be of 22 minutes. It's from yes. So we get into the cab now if we can, and we'll lift you to the parts. Let's shut the doors. Full. And let's get into the cab. And I think I'm doing this again. I've been here since I drove the Talant to Do you need to just put the pan? Is that the issue? No, I've been aging since I drove this Talant. Yeah, it's all set up. Jesus, years ago, I knew I drove this unit. Not anymore, I'm awful new at it. It's just that I've been on the... Oh, there we go. That's what it was, the parking brake. Yes, it's been ages. It's been ages since I drove the Talant 2. So do forgive me if I mess up. So yeah, these usually operate on the Leipzig S-Bahn, but there's a layer for some weird reason on the Dresden to Chemnitz route that allows the Leipzig one, let me just get out, which allows this one, which normally, operates down in Leipzig. Oh, if I can get in, yeah. But for some weird reason, it can operate on this. I presume, my guess is, sometime maybe this unit accidentally that came down from Leipzig on the Bahnstrecke Leipzig Dresden line, and they got to Dresden, and it, I presumably, went, down the wrong bit of line, for example, like that. I'm not the best of, driving German stock, but hopefully at the same time, I am not awful in that. Now, the reason why I chose this service was because I was looking at a review on the Dresden-Chemnitz route. And I was thinking to myself, I don't often drive on this route, And it's mainly because the rolling stock on the route isn't really the best. Now, when you look at it, you consider like, okay, the BR1442, the Dostos, they're being being overused, and you get like the 612. That is interesting, but I don't want to do the full route. And I don't want to do the 143. And then I saw a Talant 2 layer. And I was like, I don't think Talant 2s operate down the Leipzig line, this line, in real life. I definitely don't think it does. Considering that, they operate on, they do go to Dresden, but they go up to Riesa. So, and then Leipzig. They operate around Leipzig. And then I think the Cologne one can also layer onto this route, which is very strange. I don't know why it layers onto it. But that's dovetail games at their best, I guess. Now, I think this Talant 2 also layers on the Leipzig-Dresden route as kind of like, you know what I'm saying, for the Leipzig area. But this, operating down here, it makes no sense why this should be operating down here in the Leipzig areas. So we're gonna have a look at the stop pattern. So we have stop at this station. Just give me a minute and then I'll run through the stops. Well, this is the stop with the nav gauge railway. Right. Perfect stop. Right. So we already called it these stops. We're kind of Fretto de Boom, Fretto Chapel, Dresden Polglick, sorry for me German, and then Dresden Hofbahnhof, which should be there 1321. So yeah, about 22 minutes. This service is. Now, there have been some exciting announcements to look forward to in the British front. As the announcements there are actually quite exciting, I think there's the Birmingham to Crewe route that's coming in a couple of weeks. I think the previous stream next Tuesday, the 14th of October. I'm recording this. When am I recording it? Friday, the 10th of October. So we're currently looking at about 4 days, 5 days, 5 days onto that preview. Now, what's amusing is that as we look at it, there's even more content coming down. Now, that is a third-party developer, All Aboard Studios, and they are doing that route. And it's the first add-on to actually come out for Train Tour 6, so I will be buying it. It looks cool. I like the layers. I just need to get the Class A6, and then I'll be good to go. But other than that, I suppose we are ready for that route once it comes out. There are other interesting things coming out from the British front. We have the Avanti Class 805. We have the GWE Remaster, which that blasting thing still isn't out. It's taken literally ages to announce that thing. Like, that thing was announced about, how long ago was that announced? I think it was announced at Dovetail Direct last year, which was late August. So, yeah, about 14 months ago that was announced. And it still isn't coming. We still don't have it. and there's still no release. It's on the roadmap, which was released yesterday, Thursday, the 9th of October. It wasn't. It was listed on the roadmap. There was a section, I think, for the side for HST farewell pack, but there was none in that sense of a way for the remaster itself. Now I'm guessing that the remaster is coming. It's coming in a couple of months. It's not even like in the 0 to 3 month section. We believe that it's going to be a little bit longer than that. So we're going to have to wait. The HST farewell pack, I think that's also in the same section, but I'm not 100% sure. There's also the River Games. They're doing, I think, a gameplay pack for the East Coastway route. I think they're doing the 171s and the 377-3s. I'm excited for that. I'll be getting that. I'm just excited for the units. We're finally getting a 3-car Electro Star, which is just like gorgeous. I've been looking forward to that. I'll be getting that when it comes out. We also have the Avanti Class 805, bringing in a new timetable with the West Coast main line. We still, of course, have a number of addition of like non-UK things coming, like I think there's a route in southwestern Germany coming. There's another leg of the NEC coming. There's there's a Portuguese route, which I'm not looking forward to. To be fair, Portuguese isn't me nature, so no, I won't be getting that when it comes out. The Czechia route, but the trains on the Czechia route do actually look hilarious. I'm not gonna get that because Czechia, it's not a country of style. Now, as well as that, oh, will we stop? Will we stop? Will we stop? Will we stop? Ooh. Yeah, we did stop. As I'm saying, just not really into Czechia, to be fair. So, and I have that ridiculous, like the worst add-on in the game, the LGV Mediterranean, that French route. That's just awful in my opinion. But back to UK, at least there's the Class 90 coming up finally. We're getting another UK freight locomotive. As for ages, we have the Class 66. And for ages, there's another S3. Going in the opposite direction. Yeah, see, that's the usual stock that you get on this line, if I can get out. Yeah, see that there? That's usually the train that you get. This might actually get a quick little screenshot. Is that why I had it? Let me just open the door. The doors. But yeah, as I'm saying, we have that come up, we have Class 90, finally gives it a break from Class 66. That is usually what operates on this line there. But yeah, it doesn't really look good. To be fair, a locomotive, nah. I think these suit the S-Bahns a little bit more. But yeah, back to what I was saying, the 90 looks interesting. To be fair, I'm getting that when it comes out. It looks very good. To be fair, so there's a couple of things coming in the roadmap that actually look promising. Especially Class 90. I mean, Alan Thompson simulators doing that I like. I like them, to be fair. But the Manchester route was very good. I have to say, the Manchester Hip Hop Commuter. I'll be hopefully reviewing that soon. I just want to get like one review out of the way. I am going to be reviewing the Riviera line, the Exeter route. That review is mostly done. I just need to find a time frame to get that uploaded. So expect that in the next week or so. And yeah, it's not really a lot, like, coming up. I mean, after this video will probably be the Riviera line review. I'm probably going to go and review the Manchester route, maybe review the West Coast Main Line, Preston Carlisle route. Just Trains have another route coming, and it's a very exciting one. Crewe to Preston, another leg of the West Coast Main Line. It includes Warrington in, so be sure taking a look at that when it comes out. And yeah, I'm also changing me Trains World reviews a little bit now. So like before, I would take a look at substations on the route, the rolling stock that's included inside of it. I'm looking now at kind of like the scenarios, timetable mode, layers, etc., scenery. Just like giving you some bits of my route, of the route. And what do I think of it? As I like the route, to be fair. But I'm not going to spoil it too much for the review. So I'm going to actually keep it for the review itself once it comes out. But yeah, it's like a little side note that's coming up. I'm reviewing the Manchester route, the Alan Thompson Simulator one. And there's going to be loads of different videos on other games. Transport Simulator recently have bus on it, so I'm going to be having a look at that. Some people have been asking, where has the bus manager gone? Don't worry, I still play City Bus Manager, but just since the console release of it, I haven't really looked at it. At that save, to be fair. Most of the time anyway on the laptop it just crashes. So I am hoping to be starting a series on the PlayStation, an actual City Bus Manager series of it. But yeah, as it is, I am hoping to start that hopefully this week. That's going to be good. As for blogs, I do have two blogs I'm currently on planning. I am going to film them towards the end of the month. I mean, it's just with school, and everything like that getting in my way at the minute, and as well as that, it's just there's some challenges going through my life at the minute. I'm just not currently ready to go out yet and film them blogs. I'm not telling you what the blogs there are, but I just need a bit of time to myself, pretty much. But so yeah, sure. Look, the blogs will come eventually. Uh-oh. Yeah, we just need to break, but oh yeah, we can move. Perfect. So, as I say, yeah, do look out for City Bus Manager. There'll be a new series. I don't know where it's going to be located. I haven't decided yet where the series is going to locate, but you should see where the series is going to be. Now, I have been testing it, and it can be a little bit buggy, but it'd be good crack. It'd be good crack setting up our bus network wherever we be going. I don't know if I'll be doing down the country. I haven't fully decided where am I going to go, but it might be Dublin, might be Cork, I don't know. I don't know where it'd be going. But like, if it's like abroad, but it won't be abroad. It'd be somewhere in Ireland. But if I do, let's say Cork, for example, I don't know the routes in Cork, so I'd be doing my own routes in Cork. I mean, just because I don't really know where the routes go in Cork. So again, that'd be a really big challenge for me to remember the routes in Cork. So yeah, expect me to, like, if I do like another country like York, like Cork, let's say I say York, but Cork. York and Cork. But as you know already, just like expect like a time frame of like that to come out. So I am hoping I'm not going to stick to like a timetable for these videos. Like I don't have a time of when Train to 6 is going to come, or when Train to 6 videos are coming to the channel. I don't have a time frame when Sleepless Manager videos are coming. I don't have a time frame for anything. You're just going to have to be patient and find out when when I'm ready to like be in a position to upload the videos. So yeah, and as I say that, we are coming into Dresden Hauptbahnhof. Remember, coming in now on platform 11. I think everyone in the station will probably be like, what? A Leipzig? A Leipzig train? What? But yeah, like, like we do have a Deutsche Bahn one in there on the platform as well, just there. I think that's gonna do a Leipzig one or something like that. I think it's bored now, something like that. Actually, I think what I might do is I might jump into photo mode and get photo of them two, side by side. But yeah, here we are now, Dresden. It's a good stop there. It's a perfect stop. Just at the customers disembark. I get a quick photo. But yeah, looks good. Ah, that is a brilliant photo. Right. You need to shut down. Or do we need to close the doors? I'll tell you what, I'm going to shut down from here. Oh, we don't. Perfect. Ah, well, at least, at least we got gold. That's fair. That's where we were 1 minute late into Dresden, but it's not really we can do about that. And there's the other, Talant 2, Bombardier Talant 2. But yeah, there we go, folks. That is going to be it for today's video on the S3 S-Bahn service in Dresden, using a train that normally doesn't even operate the service. In fact, doesn't even operate in Dresden. But there we go. That is what it is, folks, I guess. Thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you do enjoy, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Hopefully I will catch you guys all in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching, guys, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye, folks. See ya. Bye-bye.